If I were 22 today, I would not be dating black men at all.
All my black girlies that exclusively date black men are on a struggle bus.
They don't want to commit to us. They don't want to marry us. But then they want all the benefits of being a husband without actually proposing to us.
A lot of us talk about the black on black crime that goes on in the streets. Places like LA, New York, Atlanta. Like, we're always talking about what's going on in the hood as far as black on black crime. But I feel like we don't talk enough about the black on black dating slander. So apparently some black women are tired of black men. The things I'm gonna say in this video is not to all black women. It's not to all black men. This is for a specific type of black woman that thinks in this way. Because me, myself, I'm married to a black woman, so I know all black women do not think this way. But I want y'all to check this out.
Okay, I know how some of my African-American followers hate how I compare my dating experiences with black men versus my dating experiences with white men. Well, this will be another comparison video, so go ahead and keep scrolling or stay and make yourself mad. Anywho, so I just been uploading videos about the new Mr. White Chocolate and how he treated me to dinner last night. And before then, I was talking to an African-American man. Like all in the same time frame. I exchanged numbers with this African-American man. So we talked online for like a week, and then we exchanged numbers like 3 days ago, which means this man has had access to me for a week and a half. Yesterday, he asked me, what I was doing. The black man asked me what I was doing. And nothing. I was really just chilling because, like I said, my nephew went to his first high school party. So I was really just chilling and waiting until my nephew told me he was ready so I can go pick him up. So I wasn't doing anything. And I just said, like, I'm hungry. I told the black man that I was hungry. And he said, why haven't you eaten? And I just said, I don't know. And then I said, have you eaten? And then he was like, no, shit, I'm hungry too. And I'm like, crickets, mind you, this is a man who has access to me for a week and a half, no date, no nothing, right? So the new Mr. White Chocolate messaged me, and all within 15 minutes of having my number, he sent me money to treat myself to a date. I gave the black man a week and a half, and still nothing. He was hungry, he didn't care. I was hungry, and he didn't care. This other man asked me what I wanted to do, how much it cost. The white man asked me what I wanted to do, how much it cost, and he sent me the bread, y'all. So yeah, y'all hate my comparison videos, but all tea, no shade. It be true. And y'all know that. Y'all know that. Of course, I can always say, this is just, my experience. It's the truth. It's just my experience. If y'all experience something different, okay. But I'm going to talk about what I experienced. For a man to have access to you for a week and a half, and that black man is in my same city. He in Kansas City. Versus the white man who treated me to a date night. He's in another state, and he still made it happen. From a whole nother state? Honey. Yeah. I'm going to continue with these comparison videos because somebody got to hear it. Somebody has got to hear of the things that we deal with and why we decide to dip outside of our race. Black men don't make you want to stick with them. And I love black men. I love black men. I sure do. But y'all have got to get it together for real. Y'all will literally beg for a female's time just to waste it. What?
And
no.
She had the white man she was talking to. She had the black man that she was talking to. The black man said, well, yeah, I'm hungry too. The white man said, oh, well, here's some money. Let me just explain to you the perspective of that black man and what it could have possibly been. So you have a whole group of women that will literally, just because they're hungry, they'll say, hey, I'm hungry just to get a free meal, go out with this guy, and then never hit him up again. That is something that's going on in our culture and that us men know. So when it comes time to, oh, is she just trying to get some money out of me? That is a thing that black men are thinking about because that is a popular thing within our culture to F a nigga get his money. That is a thing. Whereas that white man, Connor, he may not have to think about stuff like that. Oh, you're hungry? Here you go, Julia. Like he's ready to give you some money because he may not have those type of experiences within his culture.
I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating black men. I am so tired of the lack of commitment, the lack of support, the lack of encouragement, the lack of money. Like, I don't know what to do from this point on. But I can tell you one thing. My interest in dating another black man is like 1% at this point. They want us to be ride or dies until they get their shit together. And then they don't want to support us in return. They don't want to commit to us. They don't want to marry us. But then they want all the benefits of being a husband without actually proposing to us. I need someone who's intentional in every
He
single
says,
aspect.
you know, the lack of encouragement, the lack of support, the lack of money. I would ask this. How many guys are you saying no to? What about those dudes that you are just looking right past because he may not fit how tall you want a man to be, or he's not the exact kind of black guy that you like? But the crazy part about it is a lot of y'all women are the same women that once upon a time wasn't really into white men, but you was like, you know what? My type really isn't working out for me. So let me cross the railroad and start to date white men. So you had to change your type to possibly get what you want. But why can't you do that within your own community? Why can't you change your type within your own community so you stop getting the same results? Instead, you're like, no, all black men are like this. No, all the black men you like are like that. Why don't you work on yourself? Ask yourself, why do I keep attracting these kind of men? Because I know a lot of dudes that are actually looking for a wife. I know a lot of women that are actually looking for a husband, but they can't find each other because they're looking in the wrong places through the wrong lenses. So it's not that all black women are an issue. It's not like all black men are an issue. It's who you're saying no to. It's a certain type of black man that doesn't fit your requirements. But that certain type of black man is in a small group of black men, but you're saying no to all the other good men.
I'm just going to be 1,000% honest. If I were 22 today, I would not be dating black men at all, unless they were older. They'd have to be real old. Because they're too feminine these days for me. I like masculine, go get them, I'm going to pay for that baby type men, okay? Where you want to go on vacation type men. That's what I like. If I was 22 today, I wouldn't date black men. I'm sorry. Y'all take too long to get y'all stuff together. Y'all want us to pay half the bills and sleep with you? No, can't do that. So I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not saying that other men are better than you. I'm just saying they're more ambitious than you. Yes, you can play basketball and football really good. You dominate the rap game. But the average non-famous black man has less ambition. I like ambition. Ambition leads to success. Oh, sorry. Others have a financial head start. They are not more ambitious. That's not really true. You can't use that as an excuse. If you're ambitious, you don't need a head start. If you good, you don't need a head start.
For y'all that don't know, that's Shira7. And whoever said to her in her comments that other races have a head start is 100% right. A lot of these other races, they're living off of investments from their granddaddy. They're living off of a business that their dad started. We don't have that same head start. Now, I'm not giving no excuse to no black man and saying that don't mean that you can't create something out of yourself. But to the black woman that is saying that to black men that, oh, y'all don't have nothing, I'm tired of y'all being broke. A lot of y'all are not willing to be down with us while we're trying to create an empire. So whereas a white man may be able to walk into some money, a black man has to still create his money. And you're looking at him as if, well, why can't you support me? Well, why can't you do these things? Well, I mean, the cards weren't laid out like that for me, but I'm gonna get it. I'm tired of dealing with a man that's trying to build it up brick by brick. I just want to be in my soft life and lay down. I just find it crazy because when I watch the Pop the Balloon show, I see some black brothers on there that have really good things to say. The women look right past them. Look at these clips right here. Women are going for the same kind of black guy, but then look past the black guy that's actually serious and then judge all black men and act like we're all the same.
Someone who is ambitious, is goal-driven, Someone who's trustworthy and communicates well.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
Someone who is combative.
Okay.
Someone who I cannot trust. And someone who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them. Embarrassing. I'm sorry.
And one more.
37.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks. Well, commercial driver.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positives. Like she said something about like if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like that's a positive to me. I turned the negative to a positive. And she chocolate too, like darker the berry, sweeter the juice. So ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, it's all good. You know, Black Queen. Yeah, she lovely though. Nice lips, everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes, ma'am.
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh,
No
okay.
offense. Yeah.
Okay,
But
Hike ain't
you're
gonna get you to
still
the altar
handsome.
though. You know, you can't look
For
at that.
me, probably.
Hike. Okay.
This black brother was extremely respectful, but because he did not meet the height requirement, she passed on him. Although he had all these respectful things to say, she passed on him. Now let's go to what the tall guy had to say.
So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, you know. So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a woman that's, you know, like we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, no, seriously, because she's here. She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but you know, she can't recognize the prize. You know, so obviously she make a lot of bad decisions. How many kids do you have?
I'm done, Arlette.
How many kids do you have?
So black women, you're looking past the short, respectful black man for a guy that matches your type because he's a little bit taller. But then he turns out to be an asshole and now you judge all black men off of that. That's not all black men. That is the men that you are allowing in your
Unpause for
space.
her.
She's very pretty. I wanted to hear out more. You look great. Like
Appreciate
you
it.
dress well, obviously. Yeah. And just wanted to learn more and see where I can pick your brain out a little bit. So.
Okay. All right. Why did we end up popping his balloon?
Not really attracted. Not too big of a fan on the style. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So as y'all can see, a lot of the women could not look past the superficial, whatever they were seeing on the exterior, and they couldn't see that this man was very respectful. He's very intentional because he has been on his show multiple times, but it seemed like everybody had an issue with how he looked. But I find it really funny because there's a whole trend on TikTok of white men dating a black woman, how they were dressed at first when they first met the black woman versus how they dress now. Look at these clips. Black men and white men are rated on two different scales because why couldn't those women look at that man and say, I see a man that has great character, and as far as the style or the physical attraction, we could work through that. But because you're looking for a ring, you're looking for somebody that's going to spend the rest of their life with you, why can't you have that same energy with this black man? The same way how he may not be your style off rip and you might be trying something new is the same way black woman will go date a white man. But once upon a time, she wasn't even attracted to white men.
So I just went to brunch with a couple of my homegirls after church, and there were 5 of us. 4 of us were black, 1 was white. And the 4 of us black girls were single. And the white girl is in a happy, healthy, thriving relationship. Her partner is Hispanic, and they have been dating for a few months now. But, like, the normal progression, met, hit it off, went on a few dates, got in a relationship, long distance right now, meeting parents soon. Like, the normal. Okay? No gray, no limbo, no nothing like that. And then me and all my black homegirls are talking about our relationship status, and all of us are single, for sure. all of us are like actively dating, some more active than others, but nonetheless single. But then we're kind of telling the stories of like the guys that we're talking to or have gone on recent dates with, and like these struggle stories are insane. And for reference, we're all in between 27 and 29, maybe 30. Why is this the commonality with me and all my black girls? Like, faithfully. Not just this group of black girls, but like so many. My closest friends, my black girlies that I've met on assignments, out, like all my black girlies that exclusively date black men are on a struggle bus. And a part of me is like, just get off the bus, date other races, start dating any other race. And there is something in my stomach that immediately just gets sick at that thought. I want black love. I once read this article, and it was saying how black women need to start dating outside of their race because it's not working. Like, it broke down all these statistics and all these things. And I did a poll on my Instagram story. Like, would you rather date down or date down within your race? So date down with a black man. So, you know, let go of some of your non-negotiables, a man that makes less than you, a man that like, whatever your non-negotiables are, date down from those, or date white. And a majority of black women said they would rather date down. And I'm like, what is the chokehold? I'm asking myself, what is the chokehold? Like, I myself would rather date down than date outside of my race. And it's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I wish I had more to say than that.
There's a reason why we're so divided in dating. And when I say we, I'm talking about us as black people. Men are pushed to see the worst in our women, ass shaking music, talking about every private part that you own, and then the whole culture of make him provide for you, but don't give him any type of wifey duty. Black women are seen in the light of gangbangers, violent, and player culture. Instead of being what the media says we are, we should be what we want to be represented as, instead of feeding into the BS that's pushed onto us. Black men feel the pressure from his own community to be the toughest guy at all times and be ready to crash out at any moment. And this is something that has been pushed by the media. I don't know too many kids that say, Mom, when I grow up, I want to be a crash out. Then sisters feel the pressure to be BBL vixens and talk like Cardi B and Sexy Red and all these other rap artists. And that's also from the damn media. In real life, real niggas love real bodies. But if you turn off your phone and find like-minded people and stop treating people like options, you'll have better experiences in dating. You have to be that change amongst our people and stop feeding into what the media is saying about us and stop trying to live up to that hype. That is ruining our culture. That is ruining our perception on our sisters, on our brothers. That's why when we get around each other, we're like, I don't really know, because I know how you guys do. Because a lot of people in our culture follows what the media says we're supposed to be like. A lot of the women in our culture follows what the media says women are supposed to be like. We follow these trends. You have to understand that these trends are not all good for us. And a lot of the trends, fucking nigga get his money. Oh, I'm not going to the Cheesecake Factory. A lot of these viral clips and trends, these are not there to benefit the black culture's dating experience. Like, imagine if we turned off the music, we turned off all the entertainment, all of the love and hip hops for 5 years. We just went cold turkey. We didn't let anything negative of the black culture infiltrate our culture. Do you think that we would be doing better, or do you think we would be doing worse? For 5 years, if all of that stuff went mute, the same way they're trying to ban TikTok. What if they banned all of the music talking about, oh, fucking nigga get his money? What if they banned all the music saying, whoop that trick, and everything that depicts black people as being animals on the TV? What if we just banned all of that for 5 years? Where do you think we would be? If you're a person like me, I think we would be a lot better off. So I say turn off the messy TV. Turn off the degrading music. Tune into the love that you actually want to attract. But too often, misery loves company. So miserable people are getting around miserable people, now creating a narrative as if this is how all people think. What about the happy black relationships that are going on? Why do you think that these people are able to find each other? Why do you think I love my black wife? I've done work within myself. She's done work within herself. We found each other. through our healthy eyes. Once we became healthy individually on two different sides of America. I was in Atlanta, she was in California. Black love still has a lot of power. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this way of life is beautiful. And no shade to my white women, but all of my food is seasoned. But I want to end this video out by showing y'all some beautiful black couples, just to let y'all know that black love still exists.
Sorry, but not sorry. But after all the shit that I had to go through to get to this current relationship, this healthy ass relationship, I'm going to my man you to death. So if you don't want to hear about my man, then don't call me, because my man.
You know how beautiful that is, though? Like, you wake up in the morning, you look next to you, and that person is choosing to be there. That's to me why Kadena and I have never put like limitations on or boundaries. I want you to wake up and choose to be here. I don't want to say you got to be here because we did this, or I spent this amount of money, or you got my last name, or we got these kids. No, make a choice. And if at any point you decide that this isn't for you, let's discuss it so that we can move forward and both get what we want. But it's making the choice that makes marriage so beautiful.
I want to hear your input on this whole situation, this whole idea. Comment below right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like topics like this. I like to touch on controversial topics, dating topics, current events, all type of stuff. Road to 6,000 subscribers. Hey, man, it's been your boy TybuggyTV. Until next time, man, I'm out of here.